What is up, my little gorgeous people? Welcome back to another day on my channel. And in today's video, we are back with conspiracy theories. I went to this place the other day and I was like, wow, this is really weird. So I googled asylum conspiracy theories. You know, I wanted to learn more about asylums. But that's not what I got. Instead, I got a really weird government conspiracy theories. So I decided I'd go through a few of them, let you know if I believe in them, let you know if it's something we should be worried about or if it's something we shouldn't be worried about. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, share with your friends. I'll make sure I leave the link and everything to where I got this information in the description below. And let's let my intro go. So this is like mentalfloss.com. I'll leave the link down below. Let me actually send it to my editor now. Now he's gonna be really confused. And then I'm not gonna answer him when he's like, what's this? So hey, this was by Lucas, whatever his last name is, January 15th of 2013. So, wow, this was a long time ago. And the first conspiracy theory is the government is trying to control my mind. Now, this is something I don't exactly completely believe in, but I do believe that this is something that is going on, because what I do know from learning about in school and psychology and sociology is that the government went through a period of time where they were trying to control people, or trying to figure out a way to control minds, and trying to get into prisoners of war's mind to get them to explain stuff instead of having to find multiple ways of attacking them and, you know, basically almost murdering them to get information. I also know that people are genuinely worried about this because, like, they're like, oh, our children are gonna go crazy because of technology and stuff like that. But I'm gonna read you to you guys what this person said, and then, you know, add on to it some more. It says the truth about this is the government has invested in millions of mind control technologies, which, yeah, it's pretty true. So back in 2002, there was, I guess, an Air Force laboratory with a microwave device, a similar microwave device. Ooh, microwave. But I guess I didn't pass and stuff. The CIA's massive mind control experiment, Project MK Ultra, remains the pet project of paranoid people everywhere. In the early 1950s, the CIA started asking strange questions in memos like, can we control an individual to the point where he will do our bidding against his will and even against fundamental laws of nature, such as self-preservation. That's kind of scary. Like, that's genuinely really terrifying. Human guinea pigs to try these extraordinary techniques. Now, this is something that is actually genuinely, like, really terrifying. Like, just thinking of not being in control of something you, like, your own body. Like, imagine living your life up into a certain age where you thought you were in control of everything just for, hold on, I got a notification, up into the point where the government comes in and they start taking over stuff. Like, you can't do anything. Like, what if that's why a lot of people who do things like murder or rob swear up and down, besides the fact that they don't want to go to jail, swear up and down the fact that they didn't do it. Like, what if in some of these cases they didn't do it? Like, what if they're being controlled and we have no clue because the government's never gonna like yeah, this was a project we did. Like, they don't want people to know this kind of stuff. Like, if the government has gotten mind control down, which is a big possibility, it's something that I strongly believe in, like, they actually could have already figured out. If this is something that the government already has figured out, they're not going to say anything, because not only is that going to go against amendments and stuff, but it would cause a huge backlash. People would probably try to rebel against it. Just imagine, like, in 50 years, maybe we could all be working under mind control, and then we'll have someone like Katniss Everdeen, or what's the girl's name from Divergent? Her. Or, like, a freaking Thomas from the Maze Runner trying to freaking break out and make it so that stuff doesn't happen, you know? Like, it's terrifying. On with the second one that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about, where was it? Hold on. The government is spreading diseases with insects of war. Now, people do believe, what is it, that mosquitoes, was it mosquitoes? Hold on, let me see. The military, in 1955, the military dropped 330,000 yellow fever mosquitoes from an aircraft over Georgia. The campaign was cleverly called Operation Big Buzz, and the mosquitoes buzzed their way to residential areas. In 1956, Operation Dropkick dropped 600,000 more mosquitoes over Air Force bases in Florida. In both cases, the mosquitoes did not carry any disease. They were test weapons, part of military's entomological warfare team, which studied the bug's ability to disperse and attack, which, of course, mosquitoes aren't necessarily attacking, but they do feed off of our blood, so In 1954, Operation Big Itch dropped 330 rat fleas in western Utah. Why are y'all dropping so much shit? Where are you getting it from? Like, how do you freaking, do you like just find a few and make them breed and then keep them in like quarantine and then drop them? Like, what's the point of that? And then how exactly are you dropping them? Like, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be in an aircraft and drop them because they can fly. So like, are you like dropping it and then psh, or like how is that working? That's something I would like to know. So was the military exactly trying to kill us with bugs? No, but wasn't it somewhere that the military dropped like mosquitoes or different bugs on in a different country where that eventually did kill people because they were diseased and stuff like that? If that's the thing, let me know in the comments down below, but I'm not really sure. It could be, it could not be. The next conspiracy is the government has exposed me to harmful radiation. Now, this is something that, I mean, unless you're literally in quarantine, are you really being exposed to harmful radiation? I mean, literally the sun is a radiation that's killing us every day, and we kind of have to deal with it. Microwaves, literally when we heat up our food, is radiation. We're getting radiation poisoning just eating our food. People who have cancer and stuff and have to be treated from that, that's radiation, and they're basically being killed by that as well as cancer, though it is helping sometimes kill cancer. It's a really sad process and it's painful. Unless you're being held somewhere by the government, I don't really know if there's a way for them just to kill you with exact radiation, but I mean, that's something I don't really know about, so we're gonna read it because I'm kind of, you know, iffy on that one. If you're over 50, it's possible. In the late 1980s, the U.S. House Committee of Energy and released American nuclear guinea pigs, 3 decades of radiation experiments on U.S. citizens. Okay, well, in the 1980s, wasn't around for that. Well, I mean, besides them dropping the bomb, what bomb was it that they dropped in like the water? And that's where SpongeBob's like thing is, because it's like, oh, they dropped these chemicals and it freaking messed up the ocean. Besides that, I don't really know, but that was just a test. That was a test nuclear bomb, wasn't it? The government is manipulating the media. I think we manipulate the media, but these are all like past things. Like, I'm kind of really more talking about it now, but it's still something that is brought up today. From 1948 to 1972, over 400 journalists secretly carried out assignments for the CIA. Now, we're not going to really go into detail on this one because, you know, I'm not trying to get killed by the government. Thoughts I do have on all this stuff is that the government is in control of a lot of things, and of course we're not going to know about every single thing, but the thing that I am going to say is watch your back, be careful, because the government's crazy. You never know, like, they watch us, they literally could kill us off anytime if they wanted to, such a way that we wouldn't even know that it was the government, and we could think that we're being attacked by a different country, and they could literally just play it off as if we were being attacked by another country. So yeah, something that I can say is just be careful, because you never really know. Like, the whole radiation thing, that's something that just comes from the sun and stuff. But unless the government's actually dropping radiation on us and we don't know, like in Shane Dawson's videos where he was talking about the planes that, you know, and it's just really weird. But I'm gonna start doing some conspiracy theories every once in a while. I'm gonna have way better conspiracy theories, but like these are just kind of ones that I wanted to open up about. And like, if you guys wanted me to talk about it more, then I could actually make individual videos for certain ones, or I could make another video about all the ones I talked about going into more detail. But I need you guys to let me know if that's something you want to do. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and share with your friends. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys a lot, and I will see you guys, what's today? I'll see you guys on Saturday, and goodbye.